So hi, Benjamin. I am 40 and I've been following your conversations. To be honest, I am 40 years old and unmarried, but this is because my heart was broken so badly, making it hard to love again. I have been dressing like Zulu is saying, but still nothing. I think sometimes it's just a matter of waiting for the right person. So this and the other question, what would be your advice to ladies who are now over 40 and they still have, the willingness to get into a relationship?
And I want to warn people against the word waiting.
Yes.
When you want a plot or a car, do you say I'm waiting for the right car? Waiting for the right plot.
I think you go out and hunt for the car.
So number one for 40-year-olds, now that you are done with trying to find out how your career will turn out, and those who are pressuring you from home have gotten tired and left you alone.
Yes, it's true.
So the other thing is some people by now have a kid or they don't have. So some of the deadlines now, happily, you've outgrown them. The society was, wait, when is the wedding? To let mutu. So
yeah, they get tired now.
They say, who you are channel. So by now, you can date in a better sober mind. Because now you're mentally mature and you know how your career will turn out. So the person you are dating now, you're not guessing what you become, whether your career is compatible with them. So start here. If you know and I said social isolation because some people are just emotionally isolated. They dress well, but they sabotage themselves because they've never healed from a former heartbreak. Many get to 40 because they started dating at the stupid age of 21.
Say that again?
They got heartbroken because they got heartbroken at the stupid age of 21. Next time I'll tell you about degrees of immaturity. 19, I call it the happy teenager with a sweet tooth for candy. 20, I call them dancing feet. 21, sleepwalking. 22, happily lost. 23, totally confused. 24, crossroads. 25, the dawn of sanity. So if you don't have heartbreaks, wait until you're 25. And don't just wait. Study. Master your personality. Master your career. Now, if you have a heartbreak and you're 40, please heal it. So start here. Number one, widen your net now. Start open yourself to date even returnees. Those who had their first marriages, something went wrong. And some of them are already 50. No problem. Now judge people's character, not their history. The other thing is be proactive.
Are you saying at this point itakuwa ngumu kupata a young man who's single?
Most guys don't get 40 at single. They have done something somewhere.
Yeah.
So be ready to date a guy that's out. Just check the character more than where he is. The other thing is don't worry even dating younger people. When you are 40 and you have not done anything, you still look very young. Una mtoto, you're still very youthful. Many actually mistake you to be 28 or 32, thereabout. When you say you're 40, they can't believe it.
Yeah.
I've been annoyed when I met a lady who's 42. She turned the guy down simply because he was 6 years younger. Don't look at years, look at the mind. Can you think together? Can you work together? Does he seem mature? Can he lead you? Does he make you feel gallant? Does he love you? So stop concentrating on petty things like years.
Yeah.
Now look at maturity. Widen your net. The other thing is be proactive. And I said, be very watchful with be very careful with the people who, because by now you're somewhere career-wise. If they came because of your money, I don't want you to get projects. We want a partner. Yes. Not somebody you try to fund them here, fund them there. Don't let your compassion be manipulated. Because akona mtoto na mtoto wake amekupenda, now the kids love you so much, pay this much. So be very careful. You want somebody who's at least where you are or ahead of you.
Okay. Because
you still want him to spoil you.
Absolutely.
And cherish you.
Yeah. Your SMSs, we have so many, so I'll try to go through them pretty first. I am Tina. I'm not at 40, though I'm a firstborn in a family of 5. So I'm dating this guy who's never comfortable anytime I mention of supporting my family. He always thinks I'm doing so much. I come from a poor background and I really feel my family needs me. What should I do?
Let them, but the both of them, see a professional. Let them have a conversation. Somebody to facilitate the talk. Maybe the guy is sincere. He doesn't understand your world. You need to make him to understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Benjamin. You have described... Benjamin has described from all of the scenes. Okay, fine. Currently, I'm 37 years old. My brother sometimes makes a joke that good girls don't usually get the corner office. I really desire to get married. I need help. Eva.
Eva, please, let's have a personal conversation because I want to check your full history. But I want to tell you that because you are now open for self-evaluation, the good girls don't know how to put themselves out there. They were told that a good girl sits home and waits.
That is when the parents would go out to look for the husband for you. But that is not happening as well.
Because you are told you are good, avoid boys, don't get pregnant, you be careful, be serious, look at, you are told to stay, and then suddenly you ask, where is the man? Bring a man. They never told you to look for one. So probably she just never made the mental switch on how to put herself out there.
Absolutely. Hey, Mikali, your story, Minimaliza. Donate your choir clothes at Amimi. That is Masi watching from Wendani. Hey, what if what if for that person not to get to that age, maybe something that happened to them during their teen years, then they just gave up? What will she do to get back up?
Yes,
I
I've
think
said you start by healing. If you have emotional disability that came from a bad breakup, go heal it. You can't play when you have an injury.
Yeah.
We usually take you out to cure you. Because if you stay in here, you never play. You'll be focusing on protecting the injury. So better to go and heal first.
That is true.
This is a game. You need to be healthy.
Yeah. And they say that hurt people hurt other people.
Thank you. And when a car stalls on the road, either we alert others, someone is stalled, or we pull you out of the road, or you need to go to garage. So if you've got a heartbreak, deal with it first. You will never be objective. In fact, have you ever tried talking to a person and they transfer all the pain they have with other women to you?
Yeah.
But Beatrice, you women are all the same. Yeah, Maggie used to tell me that. Even Anne, now you are you women. You have never healed from the heartbreak. Heal first. Otherwise, you will transfer all the bitterness to us. And people, by the way, bitterness is very repelling.
Okay.
And when I talk to 40-year-olds, first signal is most 40-year-olds are not very digital. It's that generation that it's called Generation X. They're not why in Asia that's 7. So most of them were not born with phones and gadgets. They grew into it, but it's not their inner. So they're better in offline dating. And because I tell them most of your partners will come from offline connections. At mkianza online, it will be brief. Then when the video calls, learn to smile. Some of the ladies are too serious. Because they are bosses. See, they are CEOs.
Yes.
This group, they're CEOs. They're in high place, and they're called lady boss. And they walk. They have a presence as they walk. So she just can't make the switch to be this girl who is playful and allowing herself to be led. She can't even dance with a guy. She's learned to used to call in shots. So when a guy talks, that feels like you're talking to the lady boss. You must learn how to make the switch. Smile. Be a playful, sexually excitable girl. That's what men are looking for.
Allah.
They are not looking for this lady who came with this car and has a driver and somebody carrying it. Hey, hold my keys there. You don't do that. No. Don't place the keys on the table to show me yours is a Subaru. Yours is this. Try to be that. You turn on your charm now, not your authority. So even if you are 40 and you're in positions of leadership at workplace, dating, we need you to sit. Dating is a game and it requires a light touch, not seriousness.
Okay.
It requires a light touch and playfulness. Don't be too, no, I don't need that. Don't ask the guy, what are you thinking? Give me the same. Sometimes learn to flow. So that you learn his taste, you learn his, and I'm saying, if you're always the leader in your workplace, learn now to be a follower in relationships. Men are not trying to look for a leader in a woman.
That is interesting.
Yes.
Because when you bring in the bossy side to him, then you're putting him down in some way. But then again, it doesn't mean that I have to now be on the floor.
No, we are not saying that.
Yeah.
Remember, humility does not mean despising yourself.
Okay.
It means learning which position you should be playing here.
And this Veen from Mombasa says something that you've just mentioned right now. Ladies who have made it in life, they have a certain confidence that makes a man think she is rude. So is that the problem of the lady being confident? Because I'm also at this point, if I'm 40, I am self-actualized. My self-esteem, I know who I am. I know what I'm about. So that might also come off as rude, of which men get afraid of approaching such a lady. That is Veen from Mombasa.
When you have stayed up to 40 alone, you have learned how to manage your life. You are very self-sufficient. Yes. Be very careful. Men don't want a self-sufficient woman. They want a woman who shows him the role he will play. So learn, even if you're confident. Confident and arrogance are different.
Okay.
I want you to learn to ask him to change a bulb for you. Even if you could have paid a guy to do it. Ask him to change the battery for you. Ask assistance in small things so that he can see that there's a space for him in your life. Not that you have outsourced all the services until he's reduced. Sometimes ask him to drive you. If you're using a car, you mind driving me? I like the way you drive. Even if you don't, pretend like you do. In life, you must learn how to act. All you ladies have been told about men's ego. I want to break it down to a simple thing.
To say
So show him his relevance in your life. Simple.
Okay.
So give me the small masculine tasks of fixing the car, of fixing the bulb, of carrying this for you, and appreciating sincerely. Those small things. There's a boy in every man. Always engage that boy. Okay, without calling it out. Just engage the boy. Okay, so I want to tell this lady, don't stop being confident, because if you pretend to be not who you are, then you'll have lied to the person. They'll have married a lie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we are saying, be naturally humble. Being successful in career does not mean you're not humble. In any case, you still have bosses above you and you always admit to them. This is not a new thing.
Okay.
You are not the star everywhere. Actually, when you go home, Mary, you can tell us, they take you like a child. They send you around like an errand girl. Hey, you bring me that cup. Now, these girls are nowadays, can you see the visitors don't have? So, there are places where you are not even respected. Remember those places. They will keep you humble and remind you your roots.